should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, go! Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come on.
Good evening, and welcome to HBCU Delaware Talks. Again, we're here to talk about the historically black colleges and university and how it applies to the city of Wilmington, state of Delaware, and our country. But we're here to really enlighten our community, our youth, about how good it is to go to college, how much college can help and assist as far as financial, as far as you being financial astute. We're also available for students to reach out to us, and we will then reach out to you. HBC, of course, stands for Historically Black Colleges and Universities, and I happen to be a graduate of Norfolk State University, and I just have a passion about my college, or the college in which I attended. I have a passion about historically black colleges and universities. I have a passion about our kids and kids, period, going to college because it will definitely benefit. But even before I even go into talking about historically black colleges, where did the historically black colleges originate from? The church, the black church. And this month, or I'm sorry, not this month, next month, we have a celebration which is called August Quarterly Celebration. And with me tonight we have Renita Roan Brown to talk a little bit about the August Quarterly. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
August Quarterly, I'm a part of that committee now,
Yep.
And I'm enjoying it. I like what God is doing and the movement that God is making on our community. A lot of people look at a lot of the crime and look at a lot of negative things that happen, but we tend to slip away of how good God is and where He has brought us from. You know, so one of the things I really appreciate about the August Quarterly, because it gives the church or the churches a chance to unite.
Yes.
And do some fun things and hear the word of God through man. and I'm excited about what's coming up. Can you help me out and give me a little information about the August Quarterly?
Sure. I like how you put it. It's a time for the churches to unite. You know, I really think though that we could do a better job at getting the churches to unite for this worthy event, because
Right.
August Quarterly, it's been around since 1814, started by our founder Peter Spencer, Reverend Peter Spencer, and the host church is Mother African Union Church on 9th and Franklin. But it's always hard for us to get others to understand that it doesn't belong to Mother Church. It's all churches, because it's about religious freedom. So each church needs to embrace that freedom to be able to praise God the way that we want to praise God.
Right.
So it doesn't belong to Mother Church. It does belong to our whole community, you know. August Quarterly is probably the oldest. It is the oldest African American festival in this nation.
Oh, wow.
In this nation. And I know earlier you and I were talking, because really Delaware should embrace it.
Yes.
Should embrace it, because it is worthy to be lifted up and shared with the whole country. We should be proud of August Quarterly, not just the black church, but all churches.
Yes. And as we talk about the church, I really want to just lift Bethel AME Church up in prayer for the loss of a loved one, and the other churches and families who are losing loved ones. I just want to lift you all up in prayer. And sometimes we don't know our time, but we praise God through any situation, and God will bring us through. It's just that we have to have faith. And I have faith and trust that God is going to make it happen with August
He's going to
Quarterly.
make it happen.
And speaking of your church, the Mother, what is it?
Mother African Union Church. Mother African First Covered Methodist Protestant Church. I grew up in that church, so I know all those initials.
Okay. Your pastor,
Reverend Dr. Lawrence M. Livingston.
graduate from HBCU.
Yep, he is.
Howard University, I
Yep,
believe.
yep.
I understand he's an Phi Alpha fraternity. Yeah, he's
okay. Yeah, I don't
he's
know
an
about
Alpha.
that. Okay.
Yes, he's an
Now,
Alpha Phi Alpha.
you're saying that.
I know. But he was on the show one time, and we talked about August Quarterly and how good God. I like that God is using your pastor.
Yeah, oh,
and
definitely.
the vision of August Quarterly. Can you tell me a little bit about some of the events that
Some
are
of
going
the
to occur?
events for August, and I'm going to refer to the schedule.
Sure.
August Quarterly, it will run this year from August 23rd through August 30th. The first day will be Sunday, August 23rd. That's the opening worship service, and it will be held at Peter Spencer Plaza at 800 North French Street. We have the Reverend Dr. Charles Amos of St. Paul UAME Church. He will be preaching. St. Paul's choir will be singing along with Mother Church's choir. And then we have a week-long revival from Monday through Friday. So on Monday, August 23rd, we're at Easy in Mount Carmel, United Methodist Church, and it's 800 North Walnut Street. And all the revivals start at 7 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
So on that Monday, Bishop Albert Jarman Sr., he will be preaching. He's from Ebenezer Methodist Church, Northtown, PA. And then on Tuesday, August 25th, it would be at the Resurrection Center, 3301 North Market Street, Wilmington. And Reverend David M. Magruder from Clinton, Maryland, Mount Enon Baptist Church will be preaching. And on Wednesday, August 26th, Bethel AME Church at 604 North Walnut Street. And we have Reverend Dr. Etta Robinson, and she's from St. Paul's Church, UAME Church on Market Street. And Thursday night, August 27th, the location is at St. Paul, UAME Church, 3114 North Market Street. And the Reverend Dr. Sylvester Beeman of Bethel Church, he will be bringing the word. And Friday, we're really excited about this. Friday the 28th is Youth Empowerment Revival Service, and that would be held at Cornerstone Fellowship Baptist Church, 20 West Lee Boulevard in Wilmington. And Minister Colby Pollard, she will be bringing the word, and she's from the Resurrection Center. And then the closing service will be at the Chase Center at the Riverfront, as it has been in the past, and that's the August 30th. at 9:30 a.m. But praise and worship starts at 9 o'clock. And the Reverend Dr. Frank Madison Reed III will be bringing the word. And he's from Bethel AME Church, Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Ah, excellent. That's excellent.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of
It's a
service.
lot. It's
Yes.
wonderful.
And it's a beautiful week. I mean, once upon a time, used to have the parade.
Yeah.
I know that they're not having a parade. Well, God works.
Yeah.
So right now, I know that there's not going to be a full blown out parade.
Correct.
But there's going to be a lot of entertainment on that Saturday.
Yes, at the Tubman Garrett Park on Saturday. That is like our youth day. We have a lot of vendors, youth choirs, different local artists, choirs. I mean, it's just a fun day for the youth. We want to get them involved.
Yes.
We have to get them involved so they know about August Quarterly and keep it going. And then Sunday, the closing event at the park, again, it'll be local choirs, singing. There's food vendors, retail vendors, vendors with information. It's just a lot happening. So
I as far as HBCU Delaware Coalition, we normally set up a table, try to bring out some of the alumni chapters from Delaware, Philadelphia. So I'm asking right now, alumni chapters to come out support the event, the August Quarterly event. Be mindful that the colleges came from the church.
That's
you
right.
know,
That's right.
You know, and without God,
that's right.
Without God, we would not be able to do anything. So
True.
so it's very important that we come out and enjoy the event, have fun, and you know, it brings about brotherhood. Also, it brings people closer to the kingdom,
Yes.
because that's really what this whole world. It's all about kingdom building, and we want to just bring people in. You know, can you say joy? You know what I mean? So a lot of people, they have malice.
That's right.
And I trust me, I have not always been saved, but I can truly say being saved makes it easier to go through situations and or issues that may come.
That's right.
You know, so I'm thanking God for you. I'm thanking God for the August Quarterly Committee. I'm thanking God for what He's doing right now in our city. Because like I said, we keep seeing negative, but we hear negative.
Yeah.
But we don't hear about the positive things. And August Quarterly, that will unite all of us. Colleges, you have to come out. You should support. We had Norfolk State University, of course, was out last year. Delaware State came out. Savannah State University, they came out. So Cheney, come on out. Hampton, come on out. Morgan State, come on out. We have to do this thing together so we can empower our kids and our community and get our kids to go to college. You know. So I thank you for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else that you want to say, or you may have to say regarding?
Well, you know, you mentioned colleges, and it's a good segue.
Yes.
So before I leave, I want to mention that Peter Spencer had 5 principles, okay? Community, salvation, self-determination, hope, and liberation. So as a community, we need to come out. And then he also, one of his ideals that he had, he wanted each church to have a school. So there you go. You said that education or higher education for blacks came through the church. Peter Spencer, he was a visionary, and he wanted all the churches to have schools.
And you don't have to leave. Trust me, you can stay right here until 9. Listen, but even with the Peter Spencer and what he believed, you know, our kids, they need to learn about who Peter Spencer is or was.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have to share that, because I know different churches have different denominations, but again, it's all about kingdom building.
Yeah.
So we need you, community, to come out and enjoy this festivity. And some of us who may not be churchy, as they call it, or religious, it's a family event, because church brings about love, and love is family. Thank you for coming on to the show.
Sure.
At this time, I'm going to take a few minutes of a break, and we'll be right back.
what you want to do. Hey, go. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down. Can't none bring me down. Your love is too high. Bring me down. Can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too high, bring me down, can't none. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Tune in to HBCU Delaware Talks.
I'm Steve Washington, your host, HBCU Delaware Talks. I'm here celebrating student success at Delaware State 360.
My main priority was to continue my education at an HBCU. So I have been more than happy being at Delaware State University. Like, Delaware State University actually has changed my life. I love Delaware State University and the culture, the atmosphere, like everything about Del State.
Welcome back, and thanks for tuning in to HBCU Delaware Talks. This segment of the show, I have members from the Norfolk State University, and we're here to talk about our National Leadership Conference, which is approaching. In fact, I believe it might be 8 days. It's next Thursday is the 23rd. It's July 23rd through the 25th at the Westin Hotel, or the Wilmington Westin Hotel here in Wilmington. First time ever that there has been a National Leadership Conference in Wilmington from Norfolk State University. I can't speak for other colleges and or universities, but for Norfolk State, that's huge. I have a couple members from Norfolk State University, alumni, a student. The student name is Janiqua Powell. Welcome to the show. I have Brigida Harris and Michaela Fields. Hi, Michaela, how are you? So welcome to the show. And we're just here to talk about some of the highlights that are going on. But even before I even get started, I'm so thankful for Norfolk State University. I'm thankful for the show. I really need to reach out and thank President Theo Gregory for being very supportive of HBCUs and the Norfolk State Alumni Association. So thank you, President Theo Gregory. I'd like to thank the Mayor, Dennis Williams, for the support that he has bestowed upon us for even allowing Norfolk State to exist in the city of Wilmington. So we thank you as well, sir. I'd like to thank the Cultural Affairs, especially the Director of Cultural Affairs for the city of Wilmington, Director Kenny Briscoe. Thank you, sir, for all that you do in the lives of people. Continue to do well and stay blessed. I'd like to thank Parks and Recreation, or City of Wilmington Parks and Recreation. Thank you, sir, Mr. James Lane, for helping us with the leadership conference. So we're thanking the City of Wilmington. Also want to thank the Education Committee for the City Council members for allowing me to sit down and talk to them last week regarding HBCUs and initiatives. So I'd like to say thank you to Councilman Namdi. I'd like to say thank you for Councilwoman Hanifa Shabazz, Councilwoman Sherry Dorsey Walker. I'd like to say thank you to President Gregory. Thank you all for being in attendance and giving me the opportunity to share, because it is huge that we have historically black colleges and universities in Wilmington, and I think it's really going to be crucial to the growth of our city. Right. But back to the Leadership Conference, which is July 23rd to 25th. What's your thoughts about it? Are you excited, Ms. Harris?
Yes, I'm excited about it. We've been working on it for the last year, so I'm just excited to have Norfolk State's national conference here in Delaware. I know we are a small chapter, but it's awesome just to have the opportunity to show Wilmington, Delaware, what Norfolk State is all about, what we can give back to the community, and what type of people in the community graduated from Norfolk State, and what kind of alumni we have, and what we can give back. So, and the audience that we're bringing in can actually pour back into our community if Wilmington allows them to, and if they come and see exactly what we have, what the conference is going to bring. So it's an awesome opportunity.
I asked that even if being that it's Norfolk State's alumni leadership conference, we have an event the 24th, 23rd,
24th.
The 24th, which is that Friday evening at Celebrations,
Yes.
which begins at 5 o'clock. It's a meet and greet. College folk, come on out.
Yes.
Let's hang out. Let's have some fun. Let's talk some of those, talk that jive that we used to talk when we were back in college. Because you know, once you talk about the college, you go right back to that time when you were there.
Yes.
On the show, Ms. Raniqua, you're a student at Norfolk State. Tell me what it's like right now being a student. By the way, Janiqua Powell's helping us, and see, that's why it's so awesome with the Leadership Conference, because Ms. Powell, she's coming to help us. She's a student at Norfolk State right now currently, and she's coming to help us as volunteer in the conference. And you're going to meet a lot of people that you may know and some people that you may not know. So tell me a little bit about Norfolk State and what it's like in the 21st century.
Norfolk State is very together. We like to have fun, and it's all about unity and making sure everyone is on track with their work, grades, and all of that.
Oh, cool. And for you, what year are you in now?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. So tell me, because I know like your first year, there's a lot of anxieties that come with being away from home, being in Norfolk, Virginia, or any state. Tell me what that was like your first year. Because believe it or not, I have some students coming on from high school that are going away to HBCU schools for the first time. So what was it like your first time?
It was very scary.
Really?
I was really scared, and you really have to have family support, and you will make new friends, and you have to stay focused because it's a lot of distractions that can get you caught up, and you can mess up your grades and fall back on classes. But teachers are there. It's a lot of organizations like Live and Learning Communities and all of that to help you, and they'll help you keep track and everything. But it was really scary and fun at the same time.
Wow, you said Live and Learning Communities?
Yes.
Did you have that?
You know, we had the New Men's Dorm, and you lived and learned
That's what we.
by error. Trial and error was our learning. But I thank God because it worked out anyway, you know. And I know for a student today, it's hard because it's costly. I was in school back some years ago, $8,000 a year. And I know what's the cost now per year? 14,000. So it's hard. So that means if you're going to school, stay focused. It's going to like Janiqua said, there's going to be a lot of distractions. But distractions are there for a reason. See, because it allows you to persevere through. You know. How about you, Birgitta, during your years at Norfolk State University?
Well, you know, I took her last year to. She's majored in nursing, and I had the opportunity. We went for like orientation for our nursing program, and it brought back so many memories. And I was like, oh, this is the Twin Towers. This is the guys' dorm, and this, you know, like it just brought back so many memories. And we didn't have what they have now, but It was scary. It was exciting, all in one. So I don't know. Like I still, my college friends are still my friends to the day, though.
Awesome.
Like I kept, they say when you go away to school, you meet your best friends, and that's what I'm at. So
That's awesome.
My experience at Norfolk State was awesome.
That's awesome. I'm going to bring on the 3 young ladies that are going to historically black colleges and universities for the first time. So I'm going to take a short break and bring them on so we could talk about some things and how to encourage them and some of the things that they may expect. So we'll be right back.